how did the transgender issue become the progressive left's and even Democrats' hill to die on?
Well, I mean, I think it's important to note that this is something that's been around for like 15 years.
Let's do away with whether it was on March 31st or not.
Okay. I don't actually understand why this is such a pronounced issue in Democratic politics, because, again, we're talking about something that affects such a small amount of people that I feel like it's outsized in the amount of energy and consumption that this
So
issue.
why does it get that? Do you understand?
Because Democrats cannot help themselves but to find every possible way to feel outrage and to express it.
Does it work politically?
Well, the polling is pretty clear on both sides. In the Democratic electorate, transgender issues, the larger DEI issues poll very well. They don't poll as well on the Republican side. So, look, that message played well to Democrats, and it obviously gave Donald Trump and the Republicans something to complain about over Easter weekend.
Yeah, but if you think about, you think about suburban swing voters, which I think both of you would agree where this is happening. You point out this is, 1%, 2% of the population. Support for transgender athletes playing on teams matching chosen gender, i.e. boys playing on girls' sports teams. 2021, 55% of Democrats supported it. 2023, Kurt, that number's down to 47%. This is a losing issue even among Democrats.
I don't know a single parent in America who, A, is eager to have this conversation at home with their 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old child. B, So
this is when Joe Biden should be tacking to the center, right? This is when you don't create this as a big issue, and your political comm shop goes, hey guys, this is also Easter. Why don't we put something out on Saturday and call it a day?
I mean, I think this is one of those things where, if you get...
As it is every year.
If you get specifically asked about it, sure, say, I believe in equality, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that it's something that you have to just ram down people's throats, honestly. I don't think there's a win there to be had.
Well, let's just look at the numbers. You put that graph up again, that's what we call a trend, right? 55 to 47, Republicans losing issue. If we were to break it out by independents, we would also see that decline. I mean, you just look at the trends. And again, when you look at the qualitative focus groups, even Democrats are like, look, I'm okay with it, but no, this is not a hill I'm going to die on. This is not something I'm pushing for.
That's exactly right. It is. They're okay with it. They don't want to talk about it or think about it all the damn time.
Except if you listen to the various parts of the Democratic Party, that's what they're talking about. I thought it was really interesting what the Secretary of Education had to say, because there was a long video, and part of his tweet was, not only do we see you, quote, we need you. Here is a little bit more.
We also know it's not an easy time to be you. Walking into a classroom should be an act of hope, not an act of bravery. That every day you choose to show up as your true self, you make this world a more brave, more honest, and more free place.
There's nothing more important to parents than education. This didn't work out well in 2001 for Democrats in Virginia. What is the plan here? Or let me just to sort of put a pin in it. Is this tacit admission by the White House and the political shop that the Biden administration's got a real problem with the progressive left not coalescing behind
That's
it?
exactly right. What they're afraid of isn't the backlash from the right or even the backlash from suburban parents. They're afraid that if they don't make an outwardly public acknowledgement, that there will be backlash from their base, and that's why they did this.
All right. Gentlemen, good to see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
sir. Always.